Exam season, a period of my life where having toothpaste on my shirt and only coming downstairs to take down a million plates is part of my daily routine. This year, I thought I'd take you along with me as I prepare for my medical school preclinical finals. Watch me try my best to say yes to waking up at 8 a.m. and no to the devils around me inviting me to the pub and slugging lettuce every 2 seconds. Lastly, join me as I choose my third year dissertation project, get my COVID vaccine and find a revision strategy that actually works. I hope you enjoy this episode of the Medical School Exam Diaries. Hi guys, and welcome to the second episode of my Medical School Exam Diaries. I am right now on campus because I decided that in order for me to have maximum productivity, I need to stop lounging around at home. So this week we have a very exciting week coming up because not only are we going to campus, gyms have reopened, so we're going to be going to the gym. So I'm very excited to share this with you guys. I've got my trusty planner, as you can see, so I'm going to be organising my revision for today, also using my retrospective timetable. I think today I'm going to be focusing on the female reproductive system because the teaching for this module wasn't very good. And I haven't literally looked at the content since November, December, so it's going to be a lot, but I know that once I start tackling it, it's going to feel like such a weight off my shoulders. Even though I've been at medical school for 2 years, I've only just found a revision method that works. In the mornings, I warm up with Anki notes that I made throughout the year, whilst blasting my favourite playlist. Honestly, compared to the rest of my day revising, this actually feels almost like playing a computer game. Then, using my retrospective timetable, I decide what topic to revise. I then watch an osmosis video summarising the content, just so I feel less overwhelmed and actually know where to start. After digesting the information, it's time to actively recall it. I do this by writing it out, talking it through, or doing some osmosis questions. The released secondary oocyte is caught by the fimbriae of the fallopian tubes. Welcome to my gym routine. I'm now at a stage in my life where I try my hardest to put aside my body dysmorphia and eat and work out only for enjoyment. I started working out at the beginning of the week, so it feels like a break from my intense days of revision, and so it doesn't actually eat up into my weekend. I usually do some sort of ab workout or circuit, followed by as much cardio as I can manage, which is usually not a lot. Also, you can clearly see how much I'm struggling. Probably can't see how dead I am. Peace out, I'll see you at dinner. Okay, so it is currently Thursday and we are back at the Portland building to do another, hopefully full day of productive revision. The main topics we're going to be doing today are one, of course, the spaced repetition Anki, some acids and bases renal revision, which I actually quite enjoy because aside from psychiatry, I quite enjoy like toxicology and pharmacology and stuff like that. And thirdly, we have a big chunk of female reproductive revision. Literally, it took me like 3 hours to revise male reproductive system, and it's taken me like probably like a couple of days to revise the female reproductive system. I saw like a meme which was like male reproductive system is like doing a BTEC and the female reproductive system is like doing law at Harvard. So yeah, and then after we're going back to the gym, you know, getting that June 21st body. But yeah, all in all, hopefully should be a nice and productive day. As you can see, most of these clips of me revising are taken on campus. Now that lockdown's been lifted, I love making the most of being able to work somewhere other than my bedroom. The commute actually adds structure to my day, and I really feel like I'm beginning to feel like a student again. I've just finished my Anki, and then I did some emails. I have so much like administrative stuff to do because I'm getting all these really nice opportunities as a result of having a YouTube channel. Like this company, my mentor, want to partner up with me. And also, incredibly, I have no idea how this happened, to celebrate 50 years of the University of Nottingham Medical School being open, they have asked me to write a blog on anything I want to kind of celebrate that, and they're asking 50 people in total to do this. So to be one of the 50 that get to celebrate the anniversary of the medical school is such an incredible opportunity. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like dreaming of lunch. Okay. Lunch! I like to bring a packed lunch, but sometimes I do treat myself to a nice vanilla latte when I just need that extra caffeine. I finished doing some osmosis flashcards and watching some videos on fertilisation, implantation, and like early human development. So now that I've watched the videos, I kind of have a broad outline of what I need to know. So now I'm going to go through the same process that I've always done, which is write everything out from memory and then talk through it, because that's kind of like a way to actively recall. I've also discovered that osmosis have flashcards, so that's a really good additional way to practice active recall. Something I've really been struggling with though is literally the day after revising a topic, I seem to have forgotten all of it. This is something I'm trying to fix. I'm so scared, and I'm also really hungover, and I'm so scared that they're going to give me the vaccine and I'm going to literally chun all over the person. Oh, I am so scared. I have a phobia of needles. They don't even have biscuits in Boots. There is no point to do the vaccine, aside from getting a vaccine passport and being able to go on holiday. I finally got my second dose. Hi there, vaccine passport. Also, ignore the fact that I'm actually internally dying. Like, why do I have such a fear of vaccines? Am I actually sick? So me and Holly have just gotten a mango. Are you planning to small that you like? I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were taking a picture and then you started talking and then no. It threw me off. I was posing the picture. Okay. So me and Holly have come back from Urban Outfitters and we saved money. We're saving for summer 2K21, so didn't buy anything. But we're gonna take some electric scooters back to the house, which is so fun. Like, me and my friends are genuinely addicted to electric scooters. Like, you just fly with them. You just feel like you're teleporting. And then we're gonna watch the RuPaul's Drag Race final. Team Rosé, don't at me in the comments. And I'm just taking some Instagram photos also on these really nice European looking steps. Coming out of lockdown has propelled me and my friends to explore Nottingham. In first year, all we did was go out clubbing, but now I'm finding all these gems like these beautiful vintage shops. Are these not the most incredible things you've ever seen? Yes. Hello everyone, I'm back with the ladies. So right now I'm making tacos for the first time ever, and I'm determined to make them the pengest thing ever, because what usually happens is that we get obsessed with one meal and then we only eat that for like the next term. So let's see how this goes. Hi guys! 1/3 of the trio has left us. Rose has gone. She's not here with us this weekend, so me and Holly are going for a lovely Italian meal in the city centre. So I'm talking about warm, carbohydrate-rich, cheesy pasta and lasagna. What do we have here? Woo! I am so excited. Okay. The wine costs 25 quid, so there's no drunk happening tonight. I'm not going to show you guys that. So here you can see I've made a mind map using the information I memorised from my notes on dementia. After this, I cemented my knowledge further by doing some active recall questions on osmosis. Hello everyone, so it is now the next week and I'm back at the Portland building doing my revision. This week I've moved on to the central nervous system, so I'm looking at common central nervous system disorders. So I've now completely revised Parkinson's, Huntington's and dementia, which I'm not gonna lie was horrible. The science behind it is just so tricky that I've had to come up with a crazy amount of stupidly weird mnemonics just to remember drug names and remember facts. So I don't know if any of you guys watched my week in the life that I put out in December. Some of you were really thoroughly entertained by my learning aids, so I thought I would share my newest ones with you. Okay, so the first one is my bro called Parker. So bromocriptine is used as a drug to treat Parkinson's. It's a dopamine agonist. And Colin is stigmatized, in reference to the infamous Colin Aldi war, because ribostigmine is a cholinesterase inhibitor used to treat Huntington's. So I'm so proud of these. They actually genuinely do weirdly help. So I really recommend that you try and find weirdly wacky ways to memorize things, because they'll definitely stick in your brain. So now that I've finished revising those topics, I'm moving on to just quickly recap the somatosensory and motor pathways, maybe a bit of opioids before heading to the gym. And then by the end of this week, we should have finished the CNS, so we can finally move on to our last big modules that we have to cover for the end of years. Me, Rose and Holly are at the gym, hence the terrible audio. We're right now designing a circuit. So here is where we do our circuits. Yes, I am using my GCSE PE knowledge to create an Olympic circuit. The reason I love circuits is because one, they're fun because you're doing so many different activities. Two, they work your whole body. They do your abs, they do your glutes, legs, arms, but they are torturous. So we'll see how it goes. This time, instead of just doing an ab workout, we decided to design a whole circuit that tackled the whole body, arms, glutes and abs. It was literally hellish. I am not thriving. I am so sorry you haven't heard from me in the last 5 days. I'm kind of on that toothpaste down the jumper, breaking out vibe right now. The reason I'm here now is to bring you guys along with me to choose my third year dissertation topic. So the way it works at Nottingham is that you pick a home base and then you get allocated one, and then within your home base then you get given a selection of projects, individual projects, titles that you can pick, and then you get given one of those. I'm at the stage of picking out my home base. There's only one I actually want, but we have to rank 8. So basically there's a 7 in 8 chance that I'm going to be very unhappy come third year. The one I really want to do is clinical neuroscience and psychiatry, mainly because of the psychiatry. I just cannot imagine myself writing 10,000 words of something that I don't enjoy. I'm gonna be so happy and fulfilled if I'm writing 10,000 words on psychiatry. I will not be happy if I'm writing 10,000 words on really advanced genetics. I thought I'd take you guys along with me the whole process, because I know that if any of you guys are following my medical school journey, it's going so quickly. So a really important event happening within my medical school journey, and obviously some of you coming to Nottingham might be interested. So here we go. So the first thing I did was create a Notion document where I ranked each of the 8 topics. So as you can see, I've done that here. So neuroscience and psychiatry first, then lifestyle sciences, cardiovascular, drug action, and the rest I actually could not care less about. And now we have the form here where we have to rank our choices and we have to choose one we definitely don't want to do. I just wanted to say a massive thank you of being a part of this crucial segment of my medical school journey. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.